Imagine juggling 5 companies, facing lawsuits, launching rockets, building AI, and still finding time to tweet memes at 3 a.m. That's Elon Musk. Whether you admire him or criticize him, one thing is undeniable. His ability to function under pressure is extraordinary. But here's the question. How does he manage extreme stress, decision fatigue, and mental overload without burning out? In this video, we're diving into the unconventional strategies Elon Musk uses to protect his focus, organize his thoughts, and perform under intense mental weight. The myth of Elon, the superhuman. Elon Musk is often portrayed as superhuman, but even he admits he's struggled with insomnia. He works 80 to 100-hour weeks. He's dealt with depression and emotional exhaustion. He once said, "It's not about avoiding pain, it's about being able to function in pain." So what does he do differently? Mental systems Musk relies on. First, principles. Thinking. Rather than think through analogies, Elon breaks problems down to first principles, fundamental truths, and builds solutions from scratch. I think it's important to reason from first principles rather than by analogy. This reduces mental clutter by eliminating assumptions and emotional baggage from decision-making. Try it. When overloaded, ask ... What do I know for sure? What is the actual root problem? Time blocking. His entire day. Musk breaks his day into 5-minute segments, a system called time boxing. This prevents decision fatigue, wasted attention, endless multitasking. Even his lunch is scheduled in blocks. Try it. Instead of a to-do list, plan exact time slots for tasks, even breaks. Information filtering. He deliberately ignores low-quality inputs, doesn't consume much news, delegates unnecessary meetings, uses email rules and filters heavily. If something requires a meeting, it's probably not that urgent. Try it. Create a mental diet. Cut what doesn't energize or inform you. Emotional compartmentalization. When asked how he deals with pressure, Elon said, "You compartmentalize. You make decisions like a machine when it matters." He separates emotion from execution, not ignoring feelings, but pausing them when necessary. Try it. Create a decompression zone daily. Allow emotions to release, but not rule you. Micro recovery. While Musk doesn't rest conventionally, he relies on power naps, solo walks in the factory, occasional retreats from social life. These aren't long breaks, but micro recoveries to prevent burnout. Try it. Take 5-minute quiet breaks after mentally heavy work. Recharge in small doses. The Elon filter. Ask these 3 questions. Before taking on any task, Musk asks, "Is this the most important problem I can solve? What's the most efficient path to solving it? Is this worth the mental load it carries?" This mental clarity filters out noise, the biggest enemy of focus. Elon Musk isn't a productivity god. He's a man with systems, with a brain that's bombarded daily, just like yours. The difference? He designs his mental environment as carefully as he designs his rockets. As Musk says, you get paid in proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve. But to solve difficult problems, you need a mind that can withstand pressure. You need strategy, systems, stillness, and space. You don't have to be Elon, but you can learn to think clearer, feel stronger, and act smarter, even under mental overload. If this episode gave you even 1 second of clarity, hit that like button so we can reach more minds like yours. Subscribe to Innercraft for weekly doses of insight, truth, and clarity. This is more than a channel, it's a movement. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, guard your mind, protect your peace, live with craft. Every time you get a like, a ping, a notification, your brain releases a powerful chemical, dopamine. It's the feel-good neurotransmitter, the one responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reward. But here's what no one tells you. Too much dopamine can make you miserable. Just like sugar, caffeine, or Alcohol. Your brain can get addicted to stimulation. And when that happens, silence becomes painful, focus becomes impossible, and joy, it disappears. This video is not just about dopamine. It's about how to reset your brain and reclaim control of your life. Dopamine isn't bad. In fact, it's essential for survival. It drives motivation, learning, curiosity, and pleasure. The problem isn't dopamine itself. It's the constant artificial spikes from modern life. Dr. Anna Lemke, author of Dopamine Nation, says, "We're living in a dopamine overload. The brain adapts by producing less dopamine or reducing receptors, leading to a crash." This is why social media becomes less fun. Food doesn't taste as good. Music feels dull. And you can't sit still without checking your phone. You've trained your brain for constant stimulation. Here are the signs of dopamine overload. You're always reaching for your phone, even in silence, boredom, or conversation. You need more to feel less. One reel becomes 20. One cookie becomes 5. One game becomes hours. You're addicted to multitasking. Watching Netflix while scrolling Instagram, while eating dinner. You feel anxious when doing nothing. Stillness feels like a threat. Silence feels like withdrawal. You've lost joy in simple things. Nature, reading, conversations, all feel boring now. But you're not broken, you're overstimulated. Let's look at a few real-world examples of dopamine detox. Chris Bailey, author of The Productivity Project, did a full dopamine fast. No screens, no sugar, no music. For 24 hours. He said, "It was hell for the first 12 hours, but bliss after that." David Goggins uses long-distance running to reset his dopamine sensitivity. No headphones, just pain, breath, and silence. Cal Newport, author of Digital Minimalism, built an entire lifestyle around reducing digital dopamine input. He calls it intentional discomfort. These people didn't quit dopamine. They rebalanced it. Here's how you can reset your brain. Step 1. Identify your dopamine triggers. Make a list of what you reach for when bored. Social apps, snacks, YouTube, and so on. Step 2. Pick a 24-hour window. Go screen-free. No sugar. No digital entertainment. Let your brain reset its baseline. It will feel awful. That's how you know it's working. Step 3. Embrace boredom. Walk. Meditate. Journal. Let your brain remember what real pleasure feels like. Step 4. Reintroduce mindful stimulation. Bring back habits like reading, music, and time in nature, but consciously, not passively. Step 5. Make it a weekly ritual. One dopamine light day each week can prevent overload. Bonus tip. Create a boredom toolkit. Prepare offline joy activities like a sketch pad, a journal, a physical book, a musical instrument, or a walking route. Train your brain to find natural highs. You don't need more dopamine. You need dopamine balance. As Dr. Lemke puts it, the antidote to pleasure is pain, and the antidote to pain is pleasure. You've been taught to chase more likes, more screens, more hacks, but what if the real secret was less? When you reset your brain, stillness feels powerful. Joy returns. Clarity appears. Life becomes vibrant again. Not because your world changed, but because your brain did. If this episode gave you even 1 second of clarity, hit that like button so we can reach more minds like yours. Subscribe to Innercraft for weekly doses of insight, truth, and clarity. This is more than a channel. It's a movement. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, guard your mind, protect your peace, live with craft.